because they thought they could affect the outcome of the case the city was handling. But my home is not my husband's home. It is actually a felony to come to the home of a prosecutor's house. Over the weeks and months, I realized that for the City of Vancouver to really become the vibrant community that this council aims to be, we need to make sure to put into place ordinances that prevent what happened to me and my child and my neighbors and my family from ever happening to anyone else again. People of color, our LGBTQ population, a wide range of political beliefs, Democrats, Republicans, religious beliefs, judges and prosecutors, and anyone should feel safe to live in Vancouver. It is not right for anyone's home to be surrounded repeatedly over and over and over again. In January, I spoke to council about Stalking Awareness Month. Sarah Fox, I cannot thank you enough for reaching out to me after my speech, but also for the support that you've given me from the beginning, and to my neighbors, and to my family, and my child. Thank you to all of the employees, to Nina, and the others who have worked hard on writing these ordinances and bringing them to this point. My neighbors, my child, they're angry, and they're furious, and they're frustrated.
I wasn't there.
Excuse your interruption, please.
What we have been put through. And there is a small amount of justice in knowing that we could save anyone in our community from the same experience that we've had. I am encouraging City Council to pass these ordinances on unanimously. Make the city a safer place for everyone, anyone to live in.
If it's illegal,
Thank you. Excuse me. Gwen, this is not your opportunity to speak. Gwen, this is not your opportunity. Justin Forsman, please. Please do not interrupt the process of this council. Please do not interrupt the process of this council. Justin, go ahead.
So I'd like to see the statute that the lady here just cited, saying that it's a felony to go to a prosecutor's house. That doesn't really make sense to me. It would seem like if you're trying to intimidate a witness or trying to intimidate a judge or a prosecutor, trying to interfere with a case, that might be a crime. But to go to the house of a prosecutor, that sounds like that's an inaccurate statement. But anyways, we're not Canada. We don't stop people from exercising their First Amendment. And I don't know how recently you guys have reviewed the First Amendment, but Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging freedom of speech or the press or the right of the people to peacefully assemble and the right to petition the government for a redress of grievances. I would also like to state and cite that Murdoch v. Pennsylvania, 319 U.S. 105, 1943, a state may not impose a charge for the enjoyment of a right guaranteed by the federal Constitution. That also goes down to Section 6. An ordinance is non-discriminatory.
Mr. Forsman, this is the consent agenda, not the community forum.
Can you hold on?
City Attorney, would you call security, please?
Hey, pause my time.
Yes, Mayor.
Please call security. Justin, which item on the consent agenda? Justin, which item on the consent agenda?
Number 5.
Thank you.
And that's what I'm talking about, the right to peacefully assemble. And I'm losing some time on my clock here.
Continue, please.
What's that?
Continue, please.
Well, you interrupted me.
Continue, please.
So anyways, like I was saying, it's against the Constitution to basically convert a right into a crime. And so that's essentially what you guys are trying to do. And if you guys want me to read this, I mean, it basically states that for going to a public official's house or a volunteer and picketing outside their house, that you guys are going to basically sue the individual, and that you're going to stop them from being able to exercise their First Amendment. There's numerous case law that protects this. And if somebody is making threats or violence against an individual, that is a crime. And it sounds like the lady next to us was maybe being intimidated, or somebody was trying to make threats. That is a crime, of course, but it's not to go to a public official's house and protest. That is not a crime. And if you guys do this, you should be challenged in court. It's ridiculous. And thanks for interrupting my time.
We'll next have the interruptions will stop, or I will ask security to remove you. Security, would you please identify the individuals that are interrupting this business?
Also, we know not to interrupt, but I think when you're not talking, we can speak up here. Is that not, do we have to be silent right here? I'm asking. I'm seriously asking that question. Because I am not going to be hauled out of here. When nobody's speaking, we can.
Please do not interrupt the progress of this council. I have not called you. I have not intercalled you.
Wait your turn like all the rest of us. Speak here. Thank you, ma'am. Really speak here. Thank you again. It only proves my point that we can speak here if they don't interrupt.
We'll go to the remote, please, Ms. Dollar. Lil Allgood.